Hey folks, welcome back to the channel, where today we will discuss the best laptops on the market. Without further ado, let's get started. Oh, and by the way, links to all the featured products are given in the description below. Up first is our pick for best overall, and that goes to the Dell XPS 159500. Have the performance to stay prolific and be entertained while on the go with the Dell 15.6-inch XPS 15 multi-touch laptop at your side. Claimed as Dell's smallest 15.6-inch laptop, it comes with the thinnest border and machined aluminum exterior. Sink into the four-sided Infinity Edge display. Get ready to beat the everyday world with the Intel Core i7 processor, 16GB of RAM, NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1650 Ti graphics, and 1TB solid-state drive. Your XPS 15 is eco-wise and energy efficient. Don't be deceived by the slim form factor of the Dell XPS 159500 Core i7 10th Gen Windows 10 laptop. The thermal design of this Windows laptop incorporates dual fans, dual heat pipes, and a hidden exhaust venting through the hinge. This guarantees that your machine never overheats, no matter how much you work, assuring unhindered performance and productivity. Enjoy 3D surround sound experience as 7,000 machine speaker holes along with the quad speaker design with Waves NX audio give a rich audio experience. To provide you a seamless online experience, Dell XPS 15 highlights the killer AX1650, a Wi-Fi 6 technology that provides a browsing speed of 2.4 GB per second. With Dell Mobile Connect, seamlessly integrate your smartphone and PC into the common Dell platform. Get personal notifications, text, and emails on your i7 laptop as you stay buried in your expert presentations. Up next is our pick for best gaming, and that goes to the Razer Blade 15 Advanced. Created for gaming, the Razer 15.6-inch Blade 15 Advanced Edition gaming laptop combines versatility with performance. Graphics are managed by the dedicated NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3070 graphics card and a 16GB GDDR6 VRAM, enabling you to take full benefit of real-time ray tracing and DLSS. It also highlights a 10th Gen 2.3 GHz Intel Core i7-10875H8 core processor and 16GB of 2933 MHz DDR4 RAM. Its 1TB NVMe PCIe M.2 SSD provides for fast boot times. For online multiplayer traits, the Razer Blade 15 can use Wi-Fi 6E. It also supports wireless accessories through Bluetooth 5.1 technology. The Razer Blade 15 highlights a precision-crafted aluminum chassis with an anodized black finish. The 15.6-inch display stars a 1920 by 1080 resolution and is individually factory calibrated, giving 100% of the sRGB color space. The bezels are thin, measuring in at about 4.9 mm. The screen also has a matte finish to decrease glare in brightly lit environments. The keyboard is backlit and supports Razer Chroma per key RGB lighting. Other characteristics include Thunderbolt 3, USB Type-C, USB Type-A, and a 3.5mm audio jack. Windows 10 Home is the installed operating system. Up next is our pick for best value, and that goes to the Asus ROG Zephyrus G14. The ROG Zephyrus G14 is the best 14-inch gaming laptop you can purchase. We most lately evaluated last year's model, including AMD's Ryzen 4000 series up to the 8-core Ryzen 9 4900HS and a NVIDIA RTX 2060 GPU. There's a new model out highlighting the Ryzen 5000 series and NVIDIA's RTX 30 series graphics, which we're looking forward to getting our hands on ASAP. For well under $2,000, the Zephyrus packs one of the most powerful mobile processors on the business into a super compact 14-inch chassis. With capable cooling to boot, the laptop produces frame rates we've never seen in a laptop of this size before. It handled every game we launched at it without breaking a sweat. But aside from its superior gaming performance, the G14 makes an exceptional daily driver. The keyboard, touchpad, display, and port selection are all great. Even the battery life is good, something we rarely get to say about gaming laptops. There are some downsides to the G14, but they're relatively small and user-dependent. The most important note is that it does not have a webcam. You'll require an external one if you plan on making video calls. There's also some bleed in the backlighting. there's no Thunderbolt connectivity, and the fans can get louder than most under load. But this is just nitpicking, and that won't have a notable impact on lots of people's gaming experience. Overall, we have very few complaints. Up next is our pick for Best Apple, and that goes to the Apple MacBook Air M1. The late 2020 MacBook Air, powered by Apple's M1 processor, is the best laptop you can get. The base model, which carries 8GB of RAM and 256GB of storage, starts at $999. Look-wise, this laptop has a lot in common with the Intel-powered MacBook Air that Apple released earlier, including the 2560 by 1600 screen, Touch ID, 720p webcam, fingerprint sensor, and scissor switch keyboard. But the new processor is the star of the show here. It's fast. In our examination, it managed intense photo and video editing workloads better than virtually any Intel-powered laptop we've analyzed this year. It was also able to operate Shadow of the Tomb Raider at close to playable frame rates, which is quite a feat for combined graphics. At launching, these apps hadn't yet been optimized for the M1 processor and were working through Apple's Rosetta 2 translation layer, but they still worked exceptionally. And the processing power didn't even weigh down the battery life. We got between 8 and 10 hours of continuous work. Another advantage of the M1 processor is that it allows the MacBook Air to operate iPhone and iPad apps natively on macOS. Last on our list is our pick for Best Budget, and that goes to the Lenovo Legion 5. If you're on a budget, the Legion 5 should be your top pick. It comes with AMD's Ryzen 7 4800H processor, NVIDIA's GeForce GTX 1660 Ti graphics card, 16GB of DDR4 RAM, and a 512GB M.2 NVMe SSD. It doesn't have a premium build, but you get RGB lighting on the keyboard, which comes with a similar layout as some of the ThinkPad notebooks. The GPU on this machine should be great for esports titles, while some of the older AAA titles should sustain 60 frames per second with all graphics settings maxed out. Distinctly, this laptop also comes with an excellent 80 watts per hour battery, so expect it to last long when you are doing other tasks like web browsing or seeing movies. The most superior highlights are a 165Hz refresh rate, 3 milliseconds reaction time, and covers 100% of the sRGB range with 300 nits and Dolby Vision support. In the interim, the last one drops to 60 Hz, however, it is knocked up to 100% sRGB and 300 nits. It's disappointing that the center level is dimmer than the least expensive presentation available. I tuned into Icon for Hire's Evil Spirits, and the introduction to the electric thumps was boisterous and strong. However, the electric guitar and drums sounded somewhat sloppy.
Thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, then hit the like button and subscribe to our channel if you loved it. Take a moment to hit the bell icon so you'll get notified of all our new latest uploads.